Okay, so well, no, I didn't do a quick, I did about a 20-minute review of this deck. It's on my YouTube channel, so if you're watching this video, just click on the video, follow into the channel, and you can actually see the review if you want. I haven't actually worked with this deck since I did the quick review, but I'm going to do a quick 3-card spread for you. Just the normal pick A, B, or C. It's the Wicca deck by Sally Morningstar. If I remember correctly, I liked this deck a fair bit. Didn't think I would too much. Now, because it's a Oracle deck, I'm obviously going to have a quick look at the booklet for the meanings, because the booklet itself, if you are going to buy this deck, is quite nice. This deck is Doreen Virtue type money. So it's not an overly expensive deck. The one thing I like about it, nice different spreads. Okay, it's not overly imaginative, but I mean it's just nice to have more than your standard 3-card and Celtic cross spread and whatnot. And it's a nice little standard booklet. Size, nothing massive. So I haven't shuffled these yet. Card stock. It's very flexible. It's thick, but it's flexible. You can have a look at some of these. Arcadia, which is heritage, rebirth and consciousness, fertility, candles, illumination, Gia, healing, the familiar alley, the lady. I'm not a particularly big into Wicca. I would be more familiar with, Thelema, which, as we all know, is responsible for Wicca. Because let's face it. Yeah. Just a quick shuffle. Normally, if I'm shuffling a deck for the first time, I will spend quite a few minutes shuffling. Move those here. We'll take some there. Move. Not the easiest decks to shuffle with now. I mean, it's not a very thick deck. So, now I just spent like about 40 seconds shuffling, so I think that's plenty. Okay. Yep, set card separating fine. A. B. I'm going to take one from the middle. C. One thing I like about this deck particularly is not usually a fan of copyright, but it's got the copyright at the bottom, which is 2014. It just lets you know the cards are the right way around, because I don't read reversed cards. So if you haven't already picked a card, pick A, B, or C now. Put it in the comments below, and we'll turn the cards over. So we have the Pentacle. Okay, evocation. It's obviously a very spiritual card. A lot of birds. Birds often sign of rebirth, but I don't think these are quite rebirth. Yeah, I've got to say, it's typical Wicca type, although it's the wrong way around for Wicca and it's not circled. Lightning bolts, great strength and lightning. So we'll just see what the book has to say about it. Now, handy thing about this 18 Pentacle, vibration, the elements, keywords, manifestation, evocation, protection. Now, that's funny because I wouldn't have really said protection with evocation. I'm more of you're evoking, not quite protection, but you're evoking some sort of spirit. Protection for me is more introverted. So let's see, meaning reveals you need to believe in yourself, a child of nature by heart. Remember the ancient gifts of life and harmony. Pentacles can reveal the need to balance your energies and to maintain sacredness in all that you do. Protection may also be required. Studying remembering and application of knowledge are highlighted with this card. And yeah, you can see the card does exactly what it says. If you look into it, you can read all that in it. You have the different elements. I'm not a big fan of sort of the way the elements are portrayed here, but yeah, you've got the elements. I love the fact that the night thing. When you think of evoking something, it's during the night. It's a very nice card. Not overly fussed, but I mean, we're talking Doreen Virtue money for this deck. B. Broomstick. Oh, ye God. Wicca and a broomstick. It's a little bit on the cheesy side. But you have the night and day, yin and yang. This is meant to represent cleansing. We have the person obviously riding the broomstick, so they're traveling. They're moving from one to the other or between the forest, nice nature scene. I think when we are cleansing our souls or our spirits or whatever you like to refer to it, or even just our minds for a little while, most of us like to get back to nature. It's just something we do. Not sure what I make of this down here. The broomstick and this whole sort of energy coming off it. It's not quite a cleaning, so it wouldn't really be cleansing, but I like the moons. We can see that as yin and yang. We're going from one extreme to the other. Maybe we're traveling a little bit from the light into the dark. Yeah, we'll just have a quick look and see what the book says, which is 17 and 1817, so you can tell I really didn't shuffle this properly. Right, vibrations. Sacral chakra. If anyone doesn't know, sacral is quite down, literally down the sacrum. Preparation, cleansing, protection. Protection. A lot of people see a spirit in the moon, so yeah. I would see this one as a sun, moon to sun. I know it's not very typical sunny. But she is going into the protection of it. See, the witch's broom traditionally made of birch twigs and associated with Hecate, a Greek dark moon goddess. The blossom is ritually used to sweep away our psychic debris, and is also used during hand fastings, with lovers jump the broomstick together. Okay, there's a lot of meanings in these cards that I typically read things intuitively. I wouldn't look at the books that much. So yeah, there's a lot of meanings are hidden in it. Your energy is potent. You have the ability to see what needs to be cleared away. Therefore, this is a good time to sort out various cupboards of your life and make sure that you're fresh and up to date. Your sexual energies are active, so expect a new relationship to become intimate. If you're already in an established relationship, you may seek greater involvement or pleasure. Reaffirm your needs to each other and work together to bring magic into your sharing. Broomstick reminds you to enjoy who you are. It may also increase psychic awareness. High note, prepare for fun, frolics, and high energy. Low note, clear blocked or stale energies at all levels. So yeah, very nice card. Love the moon, love the simpleness of it. You can see everything the book talks about in it. It's not just a generic little book that gives a handful of meanings. Now, if this is 16, you may just shoot me. 42. Crone. Release. I'm going to just read this one without the book for the minute. For me, this looks like an elderly lady. She's getting ready to release herself from this world. There's the robin, just nature around her. She has the poppies in a halo. Not too sure what that means. The crystal ball on her scepter, or a lot of us would refer to as a wand or staff. Nice coat full of feathers. Obviously there's symbology in there. Nighttime. it's someone at the end, they're getting ready to go or to let go, which is obvious by the release. Right, we'll just have a quick look at the book. See what this one means. Number 42, and I love the way that these are so easy to look up in the book if you're just doing a quick run through, getting used to the cards. Obviously, I wouldn't use the book if during an actual reading. Let's see, vibration, the crown chakra. Keywords, wisdom, release, maturity, all of which you can see in that card. The crown is an aspect of the triple goddess, the other two aspects being the maiden and the mother. Crone is the wise one, the elder. She stands in the north and represents the death or release aspect of evolution. Crone goddess include I am terrible at pronouncing these. Hecate, Credwin, Medusa, Nephthys, and Hulda. Crone energy is a vital part of change. Without release, there can be no progress, which is true. The crone sees you are being called to the wisdom place to go within the release and any attachments to the outside world so that you can gather understanding of your current experiences and make sense of your life. A maturity is called for that gives you the familiar emotional patterns and thought process, but rather use each opportunity to see beyond the illusions of small self and to step into a far greater reality. The crone coming into your life now shows that you have just experienced or will shortly experience a change or release that requires some deep responses. You are being advised to let go and let life shape itself. High note, life is change, embrace your wisdom. Low note, there is no need to stand in the dark. Okay, so that's your 3 cards. This is the first time I've tried doing like a little 3 card reading with something other than a real basic virtue deck. So yeah, just for the video, it's first time I've tried doing a little 3 card spread for you. Any comments or criticisms, please put them down after you after you like and subscribe. Yeah, I think I am going to spend a decent amount of time studying this deck. It's a nice deck, not too expensive. As I said before, it was pretty much, I got it for the same price I paid for my Dorian Virtue decks. Actually, I think I paid a little bit less. So it's a nice deck to work with. Like and subscribe.